Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for cheap and fast coins. Use code ZERK for 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the second confirmed golden ticket that we have in Madden 20, and it's actually one that I am going to be helping Zach Gentry actually create. If you guys don't know, Zach, of course, is sub to the channel. He pulled a golden ticket. I DM'd him, asked him if he wanted some help with what to actually boost on whatever player he decided on, and he said he didn't exactly know what player he wanted to do. So if you remember, I asked you guys, we went through the comment section, we looked at all of your comments, and I think we have narrowed it down to who are we are actually going to go with. I do want to tell you guys, by the way, which players we were trying to narrow it down between. I think you guys are really going to like Zach's pick. But I do want to give a shout out to Riley Whitaker for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out, make sure you guys drop a like on the vid, and of course hit that sub button. Make sure you have the notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang for a chance to be shouted out. So Zach, of course, did choose a golden ticket player. I'm going to tell you guys who that is. I do also want to mention, I'm going to go with the first golden ticket that we have, but I do want to mention that I do apologize for video being out a little bit later. I usually like to put out my second video of the day around like 6 or so, and I did actually plan to as well put out a pack and play today, but unfortunately, after I recorded my first video this morning, if you guys don't follow me over on Twitter, maybe you don't know, I had some really strong like chest pains to where I actually thought it was like a heart attack. So I went to the ER. I think it was acid reflux. They gave me like a prescription for that, so I think I should be good, but that was not just some normal chest pain, I'll tell you that. It was pretty bad. But that's exactly why this video is going to be out a little bit later today. Thank you guys for all the support. Follow me over on Twitter, or if you said some in the comment section as well. However, I do want to go over the very first golden ticket, because this is going to make it a little bit interesting with the golden ticket that I know is also going to be coming out. So, if you guys don't already know, the first golden ticket that was confirmed was by another YouTuber, Zirksee. He actually confirmed tight end Calvin Johnson is coming out, which I did go over this card this morning. It's a solid pick, definitely, 6'5", 87 speed, 85 spec catch, making it to 99 overall, definitely really good. The one issue I have with them going with Calvin, though, is that with Calvin Johnson, you can't have Calvin tight end and Calvin wide receiver on the same field, which I love to have Calvin wide receiver. Now, there is a lot of good wide receivers in the game as well, so there is that to think about, but I really do think Calvin Johnson was a solid pick. It's just that I really like wide receiver Calvin, but having a beast tight end like that, like having a legit wide receiver threat, is definitely a nice option. So tight end Calvin is the first confirmed golden ticket. However, let's get into the golden ticket that Zach actually selected after we talked a little bit about players, their potential abilities, and also what you guys said down below. So taking a look at the Steelers, you guys already know he was going to go with a Steelers player. Now, I do want to let you guys know it was actually between 3 players. We had it narrowed down. He either wanted to go with Cordell Stewart, which you guys see Cordell Stewart's card. I took a look at it. Unfortunately, because you can't adjust anything physical, you can't actually change agility, which is what you need to go ahead and get human joystick, unfortunately. So couldn't get human joystick on Cordell, although the card would be pretty good. We were going to boost 3 ratings on it. You can boost 3 ratings, so I think we were going to go with like trucking and 2 other ones to really get it up, but he decided not to go with Cordell Stewart. I think it would have been a solid card, maybe not the overall best option, and the second one actually would have been pretty good as well, and I think this one is like really close in terms of how good it would have been. He's not actually on a team, and I don't know if EA would have let him actually do this one or not, just because he's a free agent. I'm not quite sure if they would have let him, but it was actually Martavis Bryant. Martavis Bryant was his second option, number 2. And this card would have been really good as well. He's 6'4" with 83 speed. Funny enough, he actually has, I want to say, either the same or like 1 less speed than Tyreek Hill's power up, which is about the same overall. So he should have, if someone would make a golden ticket Martavis Bryant, he would have at least, you think, 97 speed. If they didn't want to juice it up and give him like 98, 99, he'd probably have like 97 speed, solid route running, and good catch traffic, good spectacular catch as well. So Martavis Bryant would have been a solid pick as well, with really good jumping, 6'4", good speed. However, I don't think you guys can be upset with this, and it's a little bit interesting that, of course, tight end Calvin Johnson is the first golden ticket confirmed, because the second golden ticket that will be coming out, unless they say something about it, say that we can't do it, say that he can't do it anyways, is going to be Zach Gentry. I think you guys can enjoy this one. You guys can take a look at his stats here. Now I'm going to let you know, he's 6'8". Okay, he's 6'8". Now, when I was actually going over my best golden ticket players to make video, I did mention how you could go with someone that is super low overall like this, but the issue is you don't really know how EA is actually going to upgrade them. However, with tight end, it's a little bit interesting because of what you guys are actually able to do. And I'm going to show you a comparison here to what I think his stats will actually look like. And I don't think it's that hard to kind of see what they should look like. So Zach Gentry here, 71 speed at a 63. Just so you guys know, that's pretty dang quick for a 63 overall tight end. 63 strength, 67 catch, 66 catch in traffic, 64 spectacular catch. I'm also going to let you guys know exactly what the plan is in terms of his ratings boost, which ones he's going to go with, and also why he's going to go with certain archetypes with his abilities. So as you guys can see, we're obviously going to boost up the catch in traffic, the spectacular catch, and I think we're going to go with break tackle. Now, the reason I think that we should go with break tackle on Zach Gentry is strictly so he can get the tank ability. You guys can see his break tackle is, did I go past? No, I didn't go past it. It's a 47, right, on a 63 overall. So I'm going to show you a stat comparison real quick to what I think his stats will actually look like. So a very interesting comparison to kind of showcase for you guys exactly where I think Zach's stats are actually going to look like. But you guys can see Zach here, 71 speed, 74 excel, 68 agility, 63 strength, 64 jump, and a 55 awareness. Keep in mind, you can't change those general stats right there. The speed excel, you can't choose to have those upgraded. But here's the thing, for a 63 overall, he's actually not that slow. So you guys can see this is OJ Howard's 68 overall, right? So he is 5 overalls higher than Zach Gentry, and he's only got 2 more speed. So I think in terms of Zach Gentry's speed, if they upgrade him correctly, he should have very, very similar speed anyways to what OJ Howard would look like at a 99, which good thing is I can show you a good OJ Howard card. It's not a 99, so not exactly. Now we take a look here at the acceleration. He does have a 76 compared to Zach, who has a 74. Again, pretty similar. Catching 67, catching traffic 66, and a 64 spectacular catch. So exact same catching, 63 catching traffic, 64 spectacular catch. He actually has higher catching traffic, and I believe that's the same exact spectacular catch. Now in terms of the route running, 60, 56, and 52. So I don't think he's going to be a very good route runner. This is kind of the part where I think they're going to try to nerf this card a little bit, although they have to make him pretty good. I don't think he's going to have very good route running. Probably going to be a Darren Waller type of route runner, just not very good. That's really the only point where I can see people saying this card isn't like it's too insane because of the route running. He might be a little bit choppy running some routes, but I still think it's going to be insane. Take a look at his run blocking. He has a 47 with a 54 truck. Now you can see here, right, OJ Howard has got a 62 truck, and he's got a 49 run block. So 49 for OJ Howard is 68, and for Zach, he has a 47. So you can see they're pretty comparable. Now if we take a look at what OJ Howard looks like at a 94 overall, this is what I think Zach Gentry could look like very, very comparably. So take a look at the speed, right? OJ Howard has got 87 speed at a 94 overall. So I do believe Zach should have at a 99 overall at the bare minimum 90 speed. I think that's bare minimum though. I really do think if they're going to juice these cards, again, the last time they did golden tickets, they had like a free safety cow with 94 speed. So I don't really know how much they're going to juice up the speed and acceleration of these cards, but Zach could have anywhere from maybe 90 to 94 speed, I think. If they juice him really, really good, he could have like 94 speed. Now, if you take a look at the catching stats, OJ has got 88 catch in traffic with 88 spectacular catch. So that's why I'm actually boosting those up. That's why me and Zach have decided to boost the catch in traffic in the spectacular catch, is because that means that Zach could potentially have maybe 96, 97 catching traffic and spectacular catch, maybe even more if they decide to boost it up. And if we take a look at the break tackle on OJ Howard, it's only a 78. But the thing is with OJ's 68 is he actually had a break tackle of 59 compared to Zach, who only has a 47. So if you take a look at OJ again, right, the break tackle is really not that good, only a 78. So if we boost that up, that means Zach should have, hopefully, like a 90 break tackle. So overall, you're getting a very good run blocker, because if you take a look as well at OJ Howard's run block, OJ does have a run block of a 74, which is really good. So Zach could potentially be even better of a run blocker, maybe even close to a George Kittle type of run blocker with 80 run block or so. I think overall it's going to be a really, really good card. So you can see, just based off the ratings, Zach should be a tight end with maybe 90 to 94 speed, I'm going to assume. Spectacular catch traffic, because he is going to decide to upgrade that specifically as one of the main ratings boosts. That should be 96, 97 overall, both of those. That'd be incredible at 6'8". And then, of course, the run block is really good. Now, like I said, they'll probably get him in the route running department, so he might not be that great of a route runner. We'll have to see exactly how they're going to do him there. And also the break tackle should be really, really good. It's only at 47, but hopefully be around 90. Now, if you're wondering what abilities he's actually going to go with on Zach Gentry, well, for the first one, we are going to go with possession. Now, we get to choose 4 different archetypes. There's 4 ability slots. You can choose 4 different archetypes. So we're going with possession because that will allow him to get the tank ability, which is a break. You guarantee to break hit stick tackles. So unless it's from an enforcer, he is going to break hit stick tackles. Then, if you go with blocking for one of them, he will also get bruiser, which is better trucking and better stiff arm animation. So he is going to be a beast when he has the ball in his hands. If you throw the ball to him, you can't hit stick him, and you're going to be able to break a lot of tackles. Also, possession is going to be one of the archetypes because that'll allow him to get matchup nightmare, which you guys know is probably the glitchiest ability in the game for tight ends. Like, just go watch my Kellen Winslow gameplay if you don't believe me, because it is insane the catches you can get. And for the final one, we're going to go with vertical threat because that allows him to get tight end apprentice, and that will be a couple additional hot routes. So he'll be able to get tank, he'll be able to get bruiser, matchup nightmare, and tight end apprentice. With that speed, those catching, that run block at 6'8". How are you going to stop this guy? Now, I do want to mention, if Zach does decide to change his mind at any point, he could potentially go with another player, or if EA for some reason says, no, you can't do a 6'8" Zach Gentry tight end, then I guess you would have to pick a different player. But at this current state in time, this is who he has decided to make, and I want to say thank you guys for all your suggestions. Definitely a lot of people did say Zach Gentry. I saw some like Antonio Brown comments, a couple other players as well, but it was between Cordo Stewart, Martavis Bryant, and Zach, and I think that with the way we could potentially get Zach to look, man, this card is going to be insane. Like I said, maybe not the best route runner, should be a good run blocker, great catch traffic, great spec catch, good speed at 6'8". With those abilities, ball in his hand, can't be hit stick unless it's an enforcer, and he's also going to have a bruiser. So he's going to be able to break, have better trucking, and also use the stiff arms, matchup nightmare, tight end apprentice. It's going to be insane. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know what you think about the card. I'll see you guys next time.